Saw Jeff Gordon get a little close to the wall in turn 2. Juan Pablo Montoya trouble already down in turn 2. Sam Hornish has turned around. The 18 of Kyle Busch is going around. Hornish still in the middle of the racetrack. Look out, that was close. Todd Bodine also in it. Here we go.
Looks like Kyle's one sideways.
Yeah, looked like Kyle got sideways and into Hornish. There's 0-0 into Elliott Sadler's 19.
Yeah, and then you see Reed, and that's where he gets all his damage. He kind of KOs the wall, and then Elliott Sadler. Looks like Bobby Labonte got into it.
Now they fan out 3 wide as they get into 3.
Wow, those trucks are...
trouble already! Austin Dillon in it, as well as Johnny Sauter. The 18 of Kyle Busch is also involved.
98. Oh, look at this truck.
The 10. Jennifer Jo Cobb also involved. A big accident getting into turn number 3.
You can see the 51 truck.
The 55
gets a run on Austin Dillon. Austin starts to kind of come over a little bit to block him.
They touch, and then Austin starts wiggling, and then he catches Johnny Sauter up against the wall. Kyle Busch comes along. The 15 of Ted Musgrave with nowhere to go. The 98 of Landon Castle runs into his teammate Johnny Sauter. See right there, you see the 3 start wiggling, and then he's going to lose control. His left front tire was locked up.
Series champion.
Look at Kyle Busch all up the middle of it. Does a great job of surviving it.
Like our points leader, Jeff Gordon, he'll get those 5
Trouble already off turn 4.
J.J. Yaley.
David Reagan.
More cars to follow.
Chain reaction. Ricky Rudd. Casey Mears.
Oh, Rudd up on top of Reagan's car. What was that about?
Last time I remember I start by points here.
Iceberg, dead ahead.
Come on around.
Watch the 18 and the 6 side by side left of your screen.
Oh, the 6 car just pushes up into Yaley in the 18, and that started the whole mess. Then they come back out into the racetrack right here, and that's what created the rest of the problem. Here comes Rudd. Watch this thing back up on top of that 6 car.
Ricky was trying to slow up, Darrell, and got turned around, got hit from behind and turned around.
You know, I don't think it hurt Rudd's car much.
Behave themselves so far anyway, but you still got to get through 2 and 3 on the first lap.
Ricky Rudd gets the jump. He's the early leader. Trouble! Steve Park is off into the infield. Another car involved. Over on his lid, it's Parkindale Jr. Terrible crash.
Watch the yellow car back there just turn left.
And when you hit wet grass, it feels like you pick up 200 mile an hour.
But you can see how that barrier gave way when
absolutely
that car
that barrier absorbed a lot of energy, and I'll tell you what, that nice to see.
Of the two-lane path, and he went high to do it.
See Timothy Peters, look how much ground he's looking.
Oh, and up into Timothy Peters, and maybe into the wall goes the 30 of Hornaday. Hornaday goes around before they come out of turn 4.
Oh, big crash. Spencer Gallagher in the back of Amon Quiroga.
Timothy Peters got a piece of that as well. He's crawling down the apron right now with smoke trailing from his truck.
Let's watch closely and see if they do make contact. Yes,
right
there it is.
And that nudge was just enough to move him up off the bottom of the racetrack. If Timothy hadn't been there, Ron may have been okay.
And look at the great job that Quiroga was doing to come through there. Spencer Gallagher, however, didn't get slowed down in time.
Trouble back straight away. Car around. That was Bobby Labonte's 2nd week in a row.
A lot of cars around. That's a huge
24,
wreck.
Matt Kenseth in the 17. Remember, this
They're
is what
still
happened to
wrecking.
Bobby Labonte early in the race at Las Vegas.
They're still wrecking back there.
Kurt Busch, our points leader in the 97 car.
And just like yesterday, we don't get through the first lap here.
In the beginning, in the points, Bobby Labonte's not even in the top 35 right now.
Well, it was Casey Mears that got loose first.
I think that really started a little further up with those guys reacting to what they saw.
For Bobby Labonte, though, who has won here 6 times, and that Joe Gibbs number 18, it is a 2nd straight week of frustration. Scott Riggs may have got in the back of.
He got into the back of Casey Kane and turned him right there, and here they go. But again, I believe Casey may have lifted because of what happened in front of him. Jeff Gordon doesn't make really hard contact, although he does make contact.
A number of cars getting high out of the groove. They slid back. Look at this, 3 wide, coming up into turn 3. And look what happens. We have contact in turn 3 as well. The 11 of Brian Scott. the 7 of Danica Patrick. The 82 is also involved in that. That is Reed Sorensen. A logjam with 4 cars there.
There you go. No pressure. Go get that 89 there. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Look
yeah.
at that.
Keep coming there. Hold the brake. Just hold the brake. You'll be okay
I
here.
believe that was Reed Sorensen, wasn't it?
Hold
And
the brake
82
there.
looked like
Get
he
straight
got in
back
too
up
hot
there.
and got into
Keep
the back
coming
of
there.
Brian Scott.
Yeah, he hit Brian Scott and turned him right. Man, that was a bad angle there. That just caused everybody to have to check up. There's just nowhere to go.
Trouble already. Cars in the wall. Danica Patrick, David Ruderman, and more down in the grass. And Kyle Busch.
And just made a kind of an erratic move, and the car just jumped out from under.
Well, very similar to what happened to Kyle Busch on the first lap of practice yesterday morning, although he was able to just maybe hit the side more than the front. But car just got loose as she tried to turn down in the corner.
Still lined up outside. 3 wide middle. Still 3 middle.
Followed by Carl Edwards. Kevin Harvick is in third. Oh, we've got a crash coming down now to turn number 4. The 41 car of Chrissy Wallace, making her Nationwide Series debut, has hit the wall hard. 2 other cars had to go down pit road. There's another car spinning as a result, Brad Teague.
Yeah, he went sliding down through the infield grass. Chrissy Wallace looks like she has the most damage. It looks like Chrissy gets loose, real loose right there, and just overcorrects, gets into the outside wall.
Yeah, she had a car right on her bumper. Looked like Paul Menard, who was right on her bumper. That'll really free you up. And in her defense, she hasn't had a lot of time this week. They had some problems getting the car through inspection, and then she didn't get a lot of time either.